Hey everyone, so you've got this setup where you're trying to get that real home theater experience, but no matter what you do, the sound just feels flat and the bass is nowhere near what you'd expect from a proper surround system. It's frustrating because you've spent good money on speakers and an AV receiver, but you're still missing that punch and clarity that makes movies and music feel alive. Well, I ran into the exact same problem until I found this Focal Vestia No3 Lite would 3-way speakers bundle with the Yamaha RX A2ABL AV receiver. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. What really sold me on this bundle is how it balances everything. The Focal Vestia No3 speakers aren't just tall boxes, they are designed to deliver that deep, controlled bass you'd normally expect from a subwoofer, but without needing one. The slate fiber cone technology in the mid-range drivers gives a really natural sound, so vocals and instruments don't sound harsh or overpowering. And the TAM tweeter. It's got this smooth high-frequency response that doesn't tire your ears out, even after hours of listening. I've had systems where the tweeters felt piercing after a while, but not these. They just sit in the background, letting the music and movies do the talking. Now, the Yamaha RX A2ABL receiver that comes with this bundle is no slouch either. It's got Dolby Atmos and DTS built in, so if you've got height speakers or even upward-firing units, you can actually feel the sound coming from above. That's not just gimmicky, it adds a whole new layer to movies and games. I remember watching a scene where a helicopter flies overhead, and with Atmos, it actually felt like it was circling the room. That's the kind of immersion you don't get from a basic 5.1 setup. Another thing I appreciate is how future-proof this receiver is. It supports 8K and 4K pass-through, which means if you upgrade your TV down the line, you won't have to replace the receiver too. Plus, it handles HDR10+ and HLG, so colors look richer and more accurate. I've noticed that even with darker scenes in movies, the details and shadows are way more visible compared to my old setup. It's not just brighter, it's more lifelike. Setup-wise, this bundle makes things pretty straightforward. The speakers are pre-matched to the receiver, so you don't have to worry about impedance mismatches or calibration nightmares. The receiver has Yamaha's own room correction software, which actually works well for getting a balanced sound without needing a ton of tweaking. I ran it once, and it adjusted the levels in my room so that everything sounded balanced, whether I was sitting in the sweet spot or off to the side. I've used this system for everything from late-night movie marathons to hosting friends over for a listening session with my vinyl collection. The bass from the Focal speakers is tight and punchy, but it doesn't bleed into the mids like some floor standers do. That means when you're watching an action scene, the explosions don't drown out the dialogue, which is a huge plus. And for music, the soundstage is wide and open, so instruments feel like they are placed around the room rather than just coming from the speakers. Now, it's not perfect for everyone. The Focal Vestia No3 speakers are pretty large, so if you're living in a small apartment, or have limited space, they might feel a bit overwhelming. They are also not the cheapest option out there, so if you're on a tight budget, this might not be the bundle for you. And while the Yamaha receiver is solid, it doesn't have as many advanced room correction features as some higher-end models, so if you're really into fine-tuning your sound, you might want to look into that. All in all, though, this bundle is a fantastic choice if you want a high-quality home theater experience without the hassle of piecing everything together yourself. The sound is rich and detailed, the setup is straightforward, and the future-proofing means you won't have to upgrade anytime soon. If you're ready to step up your audio game, this is definitely worth considering. You can find the full bundle details in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.